Right, okay, so next up on the docket. Docket, is that a word? Why do I feel like that's not a word? I don't know, maybe it's because it's 2 AM. MacBook Air A2337, it's a Core M1. So, the beautiful M1 that everyone's raving about. And this one don't turn on. This one don't turn on. It's a word. Cool. Word. Word to Travis's mother. So I bought this on eBay. I think I paid £266 for it. I think it was, or something around that line. If you're watching this back as a video, I'll put it down here how much I paid for it. I bought it on my girlfriend's account, so I don't actually know. But yeah, it's an M1. It's worth about £700 if I can get it working. Let's just see what happens on the charger. 5 volts, no current draw on both ports. Okay. This is probably going to be liquid damage. Alright, so 5 volts, 0 amps. That means it's not negotiating anything from the charger. I don't know these circuits, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. Because I've never opened an M1. Never even held one at all. Don't have any parts available for this. Don't have a clue what could be wrong. Don't have a clue if I can fix it, but we're going to try. Today's video is sponsored by my own store. So if you're watching this back as a video, I am live streaming this on Twitch right now. Check me out. There's a link in the video description to the Twitch channel. And if you've got an Amazon Prime account, link it to Twitch, subscribe, and give me Jeff Bezos money. Pretty please. I would really appreciate it. And if you're just finding me for the first time, then don't forget to hit subscribe, because you're a meanie if you don't. That's it, I said it, you're a meanie. If you've just found the channel and you don't subscribe, you are a meanie. Let's take our first look inside a MacBook M1, shall we? There's too many screws on this. I almost feel like I'm opening up a PS5. By the way, if you need spares for laptops, PCs, not PCs, laptops, consoles, and whatever else I buy and then can't fix when I've got spares available, I do have a new online store. So if you're watching this back as a video, there'll be a link in the video description to the online store. Ooh, we got lots of liquid damage. Ooh, give it a thumbs up if you like liquid damage, because I certainly do. We love it. Yeah, I've got a new online store. There'll be a link to that in the video description as well. Consolefix.shop. Oi, camera. Turn back on camera now. Thank you, prick. Yeah, Consolefix.shop, where you can buy spare parts and some new chips and stuff as well. Alright, so yeah, if I can get this working, this is a £700 laptop. £600 or £700. Alrighty then. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this tonight. Yeah, that's got a lot of damage. Don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this without ordering some parts, unfortunately. Right, looks all hunky-dory there, right? I mean, nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing to see here, apart from a wonky cap. What the hell? What's with, come on, Apple. Really? You can do better than that. I can do better than that, so what are you doing? All well and good, all well and good, all well and good. And then we come to the liquid. Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And that's just on one side. The CD3217s look okay though, so that's good. There's a little bit of liquid damage around here. So these are what control the charger. But this side's a little bit worse. Yeah. Yeah. That side's a little bit worse, isn't it? Right, where the hell's my board number? Because I'm going to need a schematic for this so I can figure out what's what. Ah, it's up here. Why can't you just put the board number on the case? 820-02016 is my board number. If you want to play along at home. Some of that is cooked for sure. Yeah, I would say so, mate. So, if we're looking on the, I would say the CPU side, yes. We have a bank of caps here. This is probably going to be backlight, I would say. Yeah, PPV out LCD backlight, okay. So yeah, that bank of caps is for the backlight. Right, so what do we have that's corroded? We've got a chip next to that bank. I think it's going to be that one, UC300. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. UC300 is P5VS2. We've got a big inductor. So this is going to be a problem. I can check individual components in a minute. We've also got what appear to be some FETs just up here. Ah, here we go. Charger gate Q1. Hello. So these are the MOSFETs for the charger. So you've got PPV bat, charger B gate. Okay, so these are going to be probably the most interesting areas so far. This bunch of MOSFETs. iSense keyboard LED and PP3V3, so they're going to be an area of concern as well. That's a backlight FET by the look of it. I'm not bothered about backlight till we can get it turned on. So these are going to be the areas of most interest. Yeah, so these FETs are going to be realistically what I need to be looking at first of all, I think, because the CD3217s appear fine. And that's what negotiates 20 volts normally, so I'm just going to clean up this entire area actually, to be honest. Now I know, well, I can see the damage, so will you be selling Kingbow on your store? Probably not, because Royal Mail won't let me send Kingbow as a large letter, which means that there's really no money. It has to go as a small parcel. It's stupid, but it doesn't fit through an envelope, through a letterbox. The only way I can get it to fit through a letterbox is if I take the caps off it, like the covers. Which really does suck. Right, this is quite an aggressive brush, by the way. So I'm cleaning this with a brush, but it's an aggressive brush, so if there are any damaged components, chances are they're just going to knock themselves off. So I am giving this an aggressive clean, but like I said, I'm doing that because if there are any damaged components to a point where the solder's completely worn away and whatnot, it's going to knock them off the board, and I can just get component values from the schematic. Right, is that an input fuse? What's on the fuse? PP bus AON and PPV in LCD backlight. Alright, I'm not that concerned about that for now. Yeah, still got the 3217s, yeah. It's a 3217B12, which I actually do have 3217s, I think. No, I don't. I ordered the 3215Bs by accident. So I need to order some 3217s. Because no doubt I'm probably going to get some requests for some repairs on this particular model. So I need to order some. Right, let's do a few tests. Let's just check this fuse. I may as well check it while I'm here. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can replace the backlight fuse, but I'd rather just scrape it, to be honest, and then like give it a bit of a scrape and then resolder it. But I'm not concerned about backlight right now. Okay, that cap is fine. Honestly though, I'll probably end up replacing some of these. What are these things here? So we've got a cap, 3 caps and a resistor. PPVBAT underscore Ion underscore con, VBAT Ion, VBAT Ion charger, and VBAT ion charger. So yeah, we've got, it looks like this is to the battery and to the charger. Let me see if I get diode readings on them. .89. I don't know why I'm checking both of them because... Oh, okay, here we go. Looks like we're short there. Yeah, so... It looks like we're short on that line. Yeah, where does that go? It goes to the MOSFET. It also goes to a cap on the other side of the board, just by the ISL, according to the board view. So it goes to quite a few things. It goes to a couple of caps nearby. It goes to Q5265, which is the FET right next to it. And then it also goes to R5260, which is the big MOSFET, the big resistor just below it. This thing, I forget what these are called. But then it goes to the other side of the board as well. Well, that's definitely short. Let's just check a few other areas around here. That's not short. Okay, and that is short as well. On that side of the fuse, well, on both sides of the fuse, it's short actually. What does the fuse actually go to? PP bus underscore ion. So is that what's short then? You know what? I don't think it will be. I think, if anything, we've got a common thing here. Oh no, it's not. It's not on the ISL. All right. So what does PP bus ion go to then? It goes to that connector. It goes to a bunch of caps. It goes to a what looks like a FET. It goes to a lot of places actually. Okay, let's isolate them and try and find out. Hey, Ellis, mate, you absolute legend. Thank you, dude. Why am I not getting a notification for that? Thank you, Ellis. I appreciate that, mate. The FETs themselves short. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to inject voltage actually. Probably just going to say, yeah, I'm just going to save some time and inject some voltage. Maybe wrong setup. No. Oh, you're talking about something else. Yeah, thank you, Ellis. You're an absolute legend, mate. I don't know why the notification's not coming through. If it did, then I didn't see it. But I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Right, so let's try and find a short. So I'm going to go for 1 volt. I'm actually going to isolate this first. So I'm going to remove this fuse. Oh, hang on. Is that what's possibly causing everything to short out? Because that cap looks horrible. What is that cap? I didn't notice that one straight away then. What is that cap? Because that looks absolutely horrible. That is PPVBAT ion charger reg. Let's just remove that. Actually, no. Let's just inject voltage. 1 volt. Okay, we get 700 milliamps. I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually pick it up. If it's not, I'll increase a little bit. It can handle a couple of volts, I'm sure. We've got 700, 800 milliamps, 850. Okay, we've got something here. Something down here. But is it here or is it on the other side of the board? I'm going to go for 2 volts. Okay, here we go. 1.6 amps. That's a bit better. Hello. I think I see a really burnt cap down here. Do you ever get tired? Always tired, mate. Always tired, dude. Yeah, there's a really burnt cap there. Let's just clean up. Let's just clean up this area here. I've got a feeling that cap is linked. Laurie. Thank you, Laurie. I appreciate that. So I'll see signs of heat down here with the thermal cam, and Then I've spotted that burnt cap there. That don't look good at all. I'm going to find out what that's to. PP bus 3v3s2v in. Don't know if that's going to be what's getting warm. What's on the other side of the board there, actually? Because that's roughly where it's getting warm. Ah, okay. Well, it's probably getting warm from the other side of the board then. Well, that explains a lot. There's probably something on this side. Don't want to block the chat up. No, crack on. Chat away. It all helps. It helps with my interactions and stuff. Could be something on this side of the board then. I'm not sure. In fact, we've got some burnt pads here as well. Some burnt traces on them resistors. Whether it's actually burnt or whether it's just... like whether it's actually burnt away or what, I don't know. Right, what is on this side of the board in that area? PP bus Ion L speaker amp. But you're going to tell me this is another speaker amp short? Hate speaker amp shorts. Well, actually, I don't hate them. That's a lie. Right, what was I injecting into? Let me find a place to inject into it on this side of the board. I was injecting into the fuse, right? PP bus Ion. No, it's not going to be speaker amp, is it? Because I can't inject there. F5200 I can inject into. Alright. F5200 is there, I believe. So I can inject into that. 1.6 amps, yeah, that will do for me. Yeah, so we're getting some sort of a short. I'll say some sort. There's a short here. Now I've just got to locate it. I can't quite make it out on the thermal cam. There. This component here. Oh yeah. She's short, all right. But is it the component or is it the cap? What is the component? The component is UC710, and the cap is PP bus 3v3s2_v in. I'm going to pull the cap. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. But I'll pull the cap. Actually, yeah, I'll pull the cap, and the reason I'll pull the cap is because could be that just the heat is transferring and making it look like the bigger components getting hot. And the cap don't look good. In fact, we've got a burnt pad there as well. Is that a crack in that pad? In that cap? No, we're still short. We are still short. Right, what are these caps that are off to the side of it, like in between the two components, in between the two chips? 3v3s2, 3v3s2 power enable. Okay, that 3v3s2 enable does actually go to that MOSFET. Oh, is that a hang on, is that a resistor? Yeah, that one's a resistor. That's not going to be short. That's not going to be putting a short down on anything. However, the cap itself next to it can be PP3v3s2_SS. So that can be causing it to go short. We are still getting 1.4 amps of current draw. Ooh, wow. That's one rough looking area. I don't know what the components are. I'm going to have to find out in a minute. toast, maybe. Is my short gone? Yes. Yeah, that's cleared my short. And the question is, what the hell is this? CC714. Is that just a bunch of caps? Is that some sort of capacitor array or something? Oh, UC710, never mind. Alright, what is that then? Give me my schematic. UC710 is an SN621371. I'll see if I can find some info on that. Yeah, I'm not finding a lot on that at all. Well, oh, damn it. I need this part. Oh, hang on. Okay, got a known good replacement. Right. TPS 62135 can be used. So, if we look here on the schematic, UC710. So this was short. That's what was shorting out the what do you call it line. So the reason we were getting heat on that side of the board at the bottom was because it was coming directly from this side, and that was coming from PP bus underscore ion. PP bus underscore ion makes its way to UC710, and UC710 was short to ground. There's no information on SN621371. However, on Lewis Rossman's forums, someone's confirmed that another part is working, which is TPS 62135. 351. Right, so where did you get them from then, mate? Did you get them from AliExpress? I might need to sideline this. Yeah, I may need to sideline it while I find a replacement. TPS 62151. Oh, hang on. No. 621351. Damn it. Ah, hello. Okay. They are available on Mozart. There's 500 on order, so that kind of sucks. Please review your order. 621351RGXR. 25 of those. No, 50 of those, sorry. Submitted. Submitted. Okay, well, there you go. I've just ordered 50 of them, so then I can provide them in the UK. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot continue with this repair tonight because I don't have those chips. They are now on the way, but I don't have those chips. Let's just see if that allows 20 volts to go through, shall we? Before I call it quits for tonight. So all I need to do for that really is just plug in the charge port. Fix something else. No, it's 3 AM, mate. It's 3 AM. Right, so I'll plug in the charge port, and we'll just see if it allows 20 volts to pass. I might as well just drop the board in actually. Yeah, I'll see if it allows 20 volts to pass, and if it does it charge a battery? That's going to be the main things that I want to know. Any change for any change? Well, that's a change. It's 5 volts, 4.45 amps. So we're stuck on 5 volts still at 0.45 amp. Yeah, so we're drawing current. It's not going to power on. That's not negotiating 20 volts still, but it wasn't drawing any current before, and now it is. So it is possible that it's going to work. Hold on. Ah, that was a bad connection on the soundboard. That's 20 volts, baby. Haha! 20 volts, baby! Not drawing any current though from the charger. But that is 20 volts. That was a bad connection on this board here. On this soundboard. But that is drawing 20 volts, or rather it's negotiated 20 volts, so the CD3217s are working. I just want to see if we get any kind of display or anything like that. Even if it's just for a brief second, I know that the £85 I've just spent on chips isn't going to be in vain. I've only spent that much because I can sell them on the store and allow people to get them in the UK. 5 volts, 0.11 amps. Come on. Negotiate 20 volts, come on. Well, you know negotiate 20 volts. Come on, you was just. Okay, so I get no current. That's probably the missing MOSFET, honestly. I haven't stopped streaming on YouTube. I'll just stream on Mondays and Fridays on that. YouTube there's a schedule. Twitch there's not. Twitch I just stream when I feel like streaming. But yeah, YouTube I'll stick to a schedule. Monday and Friday on Twitch. On YouTube, and then just randomly on Twitch whenever I feel like it. Have it your way, baby. Okay, that negotiated 20 volts quicker. Still not charging though. When I press the power button, something does happen. Oh, 0.06. Oh, that's trying. It's trying. It might be stuck in DFU mode because of that FET. I don't know. But either way, yeah, I mean, for now, it's going to be put on hold. It is trying. Yeah, no, it's trying. It's trying to turn something on, I think. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to wait for those to come. I've ordered them from DigiKey, so they'll be here in a few days. And then I'll do it on another stream whenever they come. And I'm also going to sell those chips on my website as well. Because then they're available in the UK. Yeah, it's feeding a little bit of current into it and then it's saying, oh no, something's wrong, let's stop charging. I think that's what's happening. Hey, if I leave it long enough, it might charge a battery. I'll leave it plugged in for the next 3 days till the MOSFETs come. Man, I don't want to wait now. But I've got to. Right, anyway, let's forget this. Yeah, for now, it's a no-fix, but it's a no-fix with an asterisk. That CPU's warm. Like, that's trying to pair on... Look at this. It's trying to pair on the CPU. This is going to live. Look. This thing's going to live, people. Look, every time it does that power cycle, the CPU's warming up. She's going to be reborn. It's to try and not wreck the battery from flat. Yeah, I'm going to leave it going. I'll leave my camera on and then I can log in from downstairs and see it and keep an eye on it while I'm having some food and whatnot. But yeah, for now, it's going to be no fix. But then when them chips come, hopefully that's going to fix it. But yeah, thank you all. I really do appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Take it easy. Good night. I'll see you all in the next one.